What is this? She lives with 1,000 roaches?
She would wear her eviction letters all over her in public and just go out and dance.
Oh, this looks insane.
Girlie did not wash her hair for 2 weeks and is now doing some sort of DIY dry shampoo situation.
This is like Fluff Dumpster, the guy that didn't shower, but that was just all a parody, or what did they call it? It was all a joke. It wasn't real.
This post tags her official Twitter account saying, "We are huge fans of yours and we would love to provide a huge amount of donations to you. Please could you DM us with an email as we'd like to continue our mission to provide you some donations. Feel free to connect with us. Heart." These are rot simps.
Rot simps? What the hell is a rot simp?
Saikyo-chan, aka The Strongest, is a Japanese woman with over 200,000 followers on TikTok, and her fan base is growing at an incredibly fast pace. She just celebrated hitting 100,000 followers on August 8th, and in just 2 weeks later, her account has already doubled. She's most known for her unofficially diagnosed mental health issues, causing her to stay living in a roach-infested apartment.
This is worse than Asmongold.
She is taking rotting to the next level. Most of her comment engagement comes from people either disturbed, confused, concerned, angry, horny, or all of the above. Don't worry, we'll get into it. She is the girlie that would make cute cooking videos with cockroaches casually crawling around in the background. Her content's gaining huge traction on TikTok, which is causing a lot of conversations around her lifestyle, why she's like this, is it fake, and just what the hell's going on. A lot of non-Japanese speakers are especially confused.
I'm definitely gonna have to do this.
So let's recap. Quick disclaimer, I don't know Japanese, but I did my best to cross-reference translations from Google and translations that came from netizens online. If anything's incorrect, please correct me in the comments below. These are solely my opinions based on what information I've gathered online. Now let's get into it. The oldest TikTok I found from her is from March 2024, so just earlier this year. If I had to categorize her content, I would say it's unhinged and shocking. If you watch just one video of her inside her apartment, you know how disgusting her living situation is, because you'll see all of the trash and random items scattered everywhere and all the bugs.
There's so many roaches.
Like, girlie is casually filming a video comparing different flavors of cheese from the grocery store, and you can't even focus on what she's talking about because all you can see are the bugs in the background. She also films a lot of cooking content where she'll cook on a hot plate on top of all of her trash, and you can just see the bugs crawling around in the background. Sometimes she even has to swat them away from touching her food, and I highly doubt that that hot plate is even clean to begin with, since she's shown us videos of bugs all over it. Like, this video is the same hot plate that she uses to cook. And I highly doubt that this girl is good at cleaning things. Like, please, just watch this video. It has 16 million views.
I've been seeing videos like this pop up on TikTok where they're just like cooking in the absolute worst environment possible. And you just can't look away because it's like what the fuck? What is going on here? Is it fake? Like,
thanks for re-traumatizing me loudly crying. I didn't even recover from the diaper bathtub yet, and now this loudly crying anyways. Love your channel,
Let's get some
Blue
hype in
Heart.
chat for Veronica. Thanks for re-traumatizing me. I didn't even recover from the diaper bathtub yet, and now this. Hey, you're welcome. I got you.
ほら、今日も割引買ってきましたよ。今日は 10% 引き、昨日よりね、量多めで。昨日ね、もっとたくさん食べようと思ったから。一杯でさ、200円ちょいって高い方だよね。まあでもたまには、2日連続。昨日とで2日連続か。で、最後に使うな、これ。もうこれでね、何作るかわかるよね。だからね、ちょっとね、フォロワー10万人達成した記念に、カレー食べたいなぁなんて。だから、野菜が玉ねぎと人参、お肉、鶏肉。
Hey, you might be able to look away, but I can't.
カレール。10万人記念。これはね、前買ったやつな、あまり。
Gee, there was roaches on that.
So I feel like I'm in an episode of Black Mirror. We're all casually watching somebody live like this. It's like those episodes on TLC about the hoarders, but instead of filming the mess and then getting them help, we're just giving her a continued attention for living this way and thus promoting her to keep at it. There's also the super weird savior complex part of it. In a lot of netizen comments, you'll see people saying she's too cute to be living like this, or she's too pretty to be in a situation like this, saying that they could be the one to save her and get her out of it. You guys, while editing this video, I found something even crazier than just the average netizen comments on the TikToks. Somebody made a Twitter account to collect donations to save this woman. This post says more rot cult members coming, we can save her. This post tags her official Twitter account saying, we are huge fans of yours and we would love to provide a huge amount of donations.
Definitely fake.
To you. Please could you DM us with an email as we'd like to continue our mission to provide you some donations. Feel free to connect with us. Heart. Love, Rock.
Right? It's gotta be fake, right?
CTCO. I'm not sure
like they are just trying to fish for money for themselves.
How that's supposed to be pronounced. They call her the Rot Princess and they have a lot of like AI generated art. Real. Or maybe it's not AI generated and they're drawing this, but that's just crazy. These are Rot simps. Anyways. People who reportedly have
so it's people that are just trying to get donations for her.
Offered her money for hotels or to pay rent, said that she often refuses the help. And even though she makes good money from her TikTok account, she's still there. So I guess that tells you how helpful the money is. She has a video where she puts rice powder, cake powder, and pancake powder on her hair to see which one makes her hair look cleaner. Girlie did not wash her hair for 2 weeks and is now doing some sort of DIY dry shampoo situation. The comment section is full of people just saying why, what's going on, and girl, just buy some dry shampoo with all the donations you're getting. And she doesn't, obviously. She also has a good number of videos of her dancing in public or at home singing a cappella or doing karaoke at a karaoke bar. She also has a good amount of videos of her interacting with her stuffed teddy bears. Oftentimes in her teddy bear videos, they'll be in plastic bags and netizens say that they think it's to prevent the bears from getting dirty. She also goes live on TikTok pretty often, which is where a lot of the drama seems to unfold in real time. Recently, she's also having other creators to talk with her on the live. She posted this image on her TikTok story on August 20th, highlighting that her live reached an all-time high of 13,000 active viewers and thanked everyone for the support. So clearly, for better or for worse, people do care and want to know what's going on with her. So the tea is that recently she got evicted from her apartment by her landlord, or at least her landlord attempted to evict her. So given the state of her apartment, it's no surprise that her landlord would want
it was out of the bag
to get her evicted, right? But on top of that, she also hasn't paid rent in almost 2 years. She would
how does
wear her eviction.
How is she not kicked out? That's actually crazy. That's a lot of notices. And she hasn't been kicked out?
Letters all over her in public and just go out and dance. Or also just go out and eat some sushi.
It's like she loves the to be degraded or something.
Like, this girl acts completely unbothered by all of the notices. Some netizens say that it's especially difficult to evict tenants in Japan because it's an extremely lengthy process and most courts tend to side with the tenants. But I just cannot imagine a court siding with her in a situation like this. In a TikTok video, she said that she'd been living in the place for about 1.5 years and only paid 900,000 yen, which is about 6,000 USD. Which is pretty wild. Like, that seems like a steal for an apartment in Tokyo. In another TikTok, she says that she's behind on payments, but then in the same video, she buys and tries out a new eye makeup product. So yeah, this girl does not plan on ever paying rent, I guess. Allegedly, the apartments next to hers were also not able to get rented because of the smell, and the business below the apartment was also having a cockroach problem because of her apartment.
Oh my god, so they were just bleeding over into affecting everyone near her.
Her neighbors even left a notice.
That's pretty bad.
By their mailbox area of their complex. Note the English translation from Google isn't perfect, but pretty much the gist is that they're getting affected by the cockroaches in her apartment and they tell her that she has 6 months to leave or the residents will take her to court. She was pretty annoyed by this and said that she was gonna go talk to the police or a lawyer about it, since in the notice they posted her full name and other personal information like the apartment complex. Some people in the comments were like, maybe you should just contact someone to help clean your apartment. Your neighbors are already being nice by giving you 6 months to figure it out. And didn't you just expose yourself by then posting the entire note on your TikTok page? So then basically her landlord had told her to either stop making videos and clean up or get locked out. And since she didn't stop, she got locked out. So one day, her key to her apartment doesn't work anymore. In the video, she shows how her key can't go all the way into the lock like it can on her neighbor's door, so it seems like someone put something inside her lock to block her key from going in. After she got evicted, she stayed in what looks like a nice and clean hotel room for a few days, and she posted a video there comparing different noodles from the Family Mart convenience store, and she showed that she still had her teddy bears with her, which a lot of commenters were relieved to learn. And then suddenly she's back at her apartment, business as usual. Now, the alleged story is that on live stream, it showed her having a man outside a muscle bar to help her get back into her apartment. Some people said it was actually some influencer that
Bro, they're all in the bananas too. That's crazy.
She already knew, and some people said it was some handyman. Whoever that man was, he had supposedly gotten into her apartment via her balcony and then just opened the door for her. So she was back
I wonder what that guy thought when he saw the apartment.
in. She's now posting her normal content again, making food, trying out products, dancing in her roach-infested home. Just this week, she made a fruit smoothie and she cooked some gyoza. She also received this red-pink envelope in the mail that commenters are saying is some kind of debt collection notice. It's supposedly some sort of warning that says if she doesn't pay back the debt that she owes, then they're going to press charges. The debt is assumed to be related to her rent, but I'm not fully sure. She's always making these types of videos with concerns and asking the audience what she should do, but people tell her to just pay it off, and she never addresses that suggestion like it's a valid option for her. People
Well, that makes me think it's a little fake, but then again, there are people out there that are like that. It's like, how could someone do this? How could she just not pay, right? But that's the logical step, but there's some people that just love this type of stuff, which is crazy to think about, but
who have sent her money and gifts report that she tends to just waste them and not put it towards anything important. So what kind of person does this? So after she started really gaining traction for her content, people found a YouTube street interview of her that she did last year. In the interview, she shares that she actually had a very hard upbringing. She was psychologically abused at home and bullied at school. She described herself as someone who always had trouble speaking what she was feeling and talking back, which made her an easy target to pick on. She says that growing up, her parents would tell her that she was useless and trash, and her family experienced a lot of financial difficulties. Now that she's older, she's pretty much no contact with her parents, and she seemed to have a better relationship with her grandmother, but now there's also no contact there. She was institutionalized for about a year when she was 16 to 17 due to a mental break and an unaliving attempt. This also led her to drop out of high school. She also said that her experience at the mental hospital was very dark for her since she had some instances of sexual harassment. She said there was also a time where she stopped taking baths and just slept all day. And towards the end of the interview, she also shared that her hopes for the future are becoming an influencer or some type of entertainer. And since this interview was found, people have posed the theory that maybe this is all fake for some attention. One of the reasons being that some of her content seems to be direct rage bait. She once posted a video saying that she was a germaphobe, and the commenters were quick to call her out.
Rage bait.
Since a germaphobe probably wouldn't be able to live in those conditions. Another reason being that people find it really weird that she seems to not have enough money to pay rent or get out of her living situation, even though she gets millions of views on her videos and is gifted very often when she's
well, I'd have to look into this, but it's either rage bait or she's just not mentally well.
My personal thought is that it's probably not completely fake, but she also knows what she's doing. I don't think that the whole
she started making, she probably, who knows, this could be like a whole nother apartment that just got dirty and she went over there, made a video one day and it popped off. And then she's like, well, this is going to make some money. Might as well keep doing it. Veronica with $11.
As someone who works in professional cleaning for over a decade, teddy is a big giveaway. Someone with a genuine problem would not put the teddy in a bag because they wouldn't consider their space dirty.
That's interesting to think about. Let me think about it. If somebody... Well, I mean, she could just really like the teddy bear. It could be like a sentimental value thing and she don't want to get it dirty. Or she brought it in from her other house. Or, and she don't want to get it dirty. Or there's just so many scenarios to it. But that definitely is a good point.
whole thing is just fake and staged, given her backstory around mental health issues. But I do think that her desire to be an entertainer of some sort and be in the public eye may actually encourage her to keep living like this for the attention that she's getting. And it doesn't look like she's managing her money responsibly since she still isn't paying rent. She's definitely struggling and needs proper support, but I don't know what, if anything, there is that people can do as audience members to help her. Since yeah, you want to give her money so that she can get help, but if Girly is not using the money she's earning wisely.
I will say, out of any like hoarder, you know, the hoarder shows and stuff they do, I've never seen anybody put something in a plastic bag so it wouldn't get dirty from all the other stuff that got laying around. Usually they just throw it in there, right? They don't care. That makes sense. Yeah, if you guys want to watch this video,
at that point, by sending money, you're just enabling her to continue living like this.
Subscribe,
let me know what you guys think. As always,
that was a good video. Very good. It's interesting for sure. I want to definitely look into this and see what I can find on it. See if I can find something that leads us down a path with more empirical evidence. What was that other video I seen? Oh! Here's the that podcast, by the way, if anybody wants to go watch and subscribe to those ladies that did that. What's up, Australia? How you doing today? Oh yeah, share that with me, Lucy. Okay, that's gonna be the end of the stream today, y'all. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for all the topics today too. This was fun. A lot of interesting stuff going on. I'll be live again. Definitely Friday. I'll be live again, and then maybe another time throughout the week. It just depends. But if you guys want to rewatch this live stream, you can watch it on my other channel in a condensed version, or you can watch the whole thing in its entirety by becoming a member on my YouTube or by becoming a Patreon. That's pretty much all I got. If you guys want to chit chat, hang out with me, or just people from the community out of this live stream, join the Discord. There's the Discord there. Feel free to say hello in there. Send me the name, Fierce Gamer, on Instagram or Discord. Oh, there it is. Okay, that works. I'll write their name down, but I gotta get going. I'll write their name down for sure, though. Right now, hold on. All right. I appreciate y'all. Have a good day, everybody. And I'll see you Friday, maybe sooner, all right? Bye. See ya.